The number one selling portable power station on Amazon right now was built by a company called Shenzhen Huabao New Energy. Not as a contractor, not as a supplier, as the actual manufacturer. They don't put that on the box. They put Jackery on the box. And once you know that name, Huabao, you start finding it behind brands you thought were competitors. Here's what took me a long time to figure out. This isn't one company cutting corners. This is an entire industry built on the assumption that you'll never Google the FCC filing number on the back of the unit you just bought. 4 companies in Shenzhen control over 58% of the global portable power station market. 4. And below them, a layer of budget brands that are literally the same circuit board with a different sticker. There are 65 power station brands on Amazon right now. There are not 65 factories. By the end of this video, you'll know which brands are real manufacturers, which ones are repackaged reference designs from the same factory floor, and the one publicly filed document that proves the biggest name in this industry started by building power banks for Tesla and BMW under someone else's logo. Let's go. Jackery. You probably own one. You probably bought it because the listing had 12,000 reviews, 4.5 stars, and it looked like the safe choice. Here's who actually made it. A company called Shenzhen Huabao Energy, also known as Huabao New Energy, stock code 301327 on the Shenzhen Exchange. They IPO'd in September 2022, raising 5.83 billion yuan. 2024 revenue hit 3.6 billion yuan. That's the company behind your Jackery Explorer. And here's the part that changes everything. When Hello Tech filed their IPO prospectus, they had to disclose their client history. Buried in that filing is a list of companies they built products for before Jackery became a household name. Tesla, BMW, Energizer. They were a white label factory. They built power banks for some of the biggest brands on the planet, and none of those brands told you who actually made the product. The Jackery brand itself was acquired in 2 stages, 2016 and 2018, from outside founders. It wasn't born in-house, it was bought and bolted on. And if that doesn't land, this will. In 2018, Jackery signed a licensing deal with Honda. The product was called the HLS290, $349.99. The press release says, designed, manufactured, and distributed by or for Jackery Inc. That Honda power station sitting in someone's garage right now is a Jackery Explorer in a red and gray shell with a Honda logo. Same factory, same cells, same board, different sticker. 4 times the trust. That's one brand. We haven't started yet. What about EcoFlow, Bluetti, and Anker? Here's where I have to be precise. The internet version of this story says 2 factories make everything. That's not exactly right. But the truth is almost worse. EcoFlow was founded in 2017 by 4 ex-DJI engineers. They raised over $100 million in a 2021 Series B led by Sequoia China. They run their own line in Shenzhen. Bluetti's parent, Power Oak, filed for a Hong Kong IPO in 2025 with revenue of 2.1 billion yuan. They run an 80,000 square meter factory in Huizhou. Anker launched SOLIX in 2033. These are real companies. They each file under their own FCC grantee codes. 4 separate codes, 4 separate entities. So where does the expose actually land? 1 tier down. And this is where it gets ugly. Go to Alibaba right now and search ODM Portable Power Station. You will find a company called Shenzhen Bicodi advertising, and I'm quoting their own page title, ODM Anker SOLIX Cost, Manufacturer and Supplier. They are openly selling clones of the Anker SOLIX F3800 to anyone with a minimum order. They didn't even take Anker's name out of the listing title. That's not competition. That's a copy-paste job. CTECHi, a brand you've seen on Amazon, operates 100,000 square meters of factory in Shenzhen's Baoan district. They sell CTECHi branded units on Amazon and simultaneously offer white label ODM services to other brands from the same production line. Sit with that. The CTECHi you see on Amazon and the random brand sitting next to it in the search results may have rolled off the same conveyor belt. Same quality check, same BMS board, same cells. One costs $299, the other costs $549. The difference is a logo and a marketing budget. Drop the brand that surprised you in the comments. I'll be in there. And here's the part that stops you. It's not just the enclosure, it's the cells. Every major power station brand, premium and budget, buys battery cells from the same tiny group of Chinese manufacturers. Eve Energy's LF280K, a 3.2-volt, 280 amp-hour lithium iron phosphate cell, has become the industry default. Fossibot openly states on their website that Jackery, EcoFlow, Bluetti, DJI, and Fossibot all use cells from Eve Energy. They put that in writing, voluntarily. And in June 2023, HelloTech signed a public supply deal with CBAK Energy, worth hundreds of millions of yuan for sodium-ion R&D. Even the #1 brand doesn't make its own cells. They buy them from the same suppliers everyone else does. If you've made it this far, you already know this channel isn't here to tell you what to buy. It's here to tell you what they hoped you'd never look up. Subscribe and hit the bell. We do this every week. Now, does this mean the products are bad? No. The top 4 each run their own engineering and firmware. That matters. Firmware is the reason EcoFlow recalled 25,000 Delta Max 2000 units in October 2025, after 6 fires caused $850,000. In property damage, the fix was a firmware update. The cells were fine. The BMS logic failed in high heat. And Anker recalled 481,000 power core units in 2025 after 33 fire reports traced to cells from, and this is the CPSC's language, a single vendor. One bad batch from one cell supplier hit 5 product lines at once. That's not a brand problem. That's a supply chain concentration problem. The cells are commoditized. The factories are consolidated. The brand name on the box is the thinnest layer of the entire stack. So here's what you do with this. If you're buying premium, you're paying for firmware, warranty, and support. That's real. Just know you're not paying for proprietary battery technology, because it doesn't exist at this tier. If you're buying budget, pull the FCC ID off the back of the unit. Search it on fcsid.io. If 2 brands share a grantee code, you're looking at the same factory. Buy the cheaper one. And if you build your own, buy Eve LF280K cells direct, add a BMS and an inverter, and build what these factories build for about 40% of the retail price. That's not a hack. That's the supply chain without the middleman. The information is free. The markup was the part that cost you. You now know something most people adding a power station to their cart right now don't know. The brand name is a marketing decision, not an engineering one. The cells come from the same 5 suppliers, and the biggest name in the industry started as a contract manufacturer building someone else's product under someone else's logo. The next time a listing says proprietary battery technology, pull the FCC filing. It'll tell you more in 30 seconds than the entire Amazon listing ever will. YouTube thinks you'll like one of these 2 videos, so tap it, and if you made it to the end, subscribe. Because next week we're opening up the solar panel supply chain. And what we found makes this look like a warm-up.